Alright, hello. It's not Mythical Beasts. I'm pretty sure I said it would be. Oh well, sucks. This one is, in my opinion, in a very strong and thought-out opinion, the best dark deck in the game. It's also the best sleeper and the most underappreciated low-tier deck in the entire game. Or tier 2, maybe. People thought this deck was bad when it first came out, and then they got fucking shredded, and I think that's funny. So we'll start. Triple Blue Cat, special summons when it's destroyed by any means. Doesn't even have to go to the graveyard. So if you bottomless this, you'll still get the effect. It's one of the few destruction special summons that does that. And if she's special summoned, target another Lunalight you control. Double its original attack. She's one of the best fucking 4-stars I've ever seen. Crimson Fox. It's sent to the graveyard by a card effect. Target face monster opponent controls. It changes the attack to 0. And when a card effect is activated that targets a Lunalight monster, banish this to negate it. Both players gain 1,000. The life point gain isn't going to make a difference. You can deal over fucking 15,000 damage in one turn with this deck, so it doesn't even matter. Butterfly. Pitch it to give pitch it or send it from field to give a monster you control. Oh Jesus. 1,000 attack. Banish it from grave, special summon any Lunalight from your hand. Sheep. Most people know what Sheep does is they played it in some stupid fusion abuse thing. Discard it to add Poly from deck to hand. Discard it to add a Lunalight from your grave to your hand. And if it's sent to the grave for fusion, add a face-up Lunalight in the extra deck, or one from your graveyard to your hand, except for herself. Rabbit. On summon, normal summon that is, take a Lunalight in your grave, special summon it in defense position. And once per turn, you can target spell and traps your opponent controls up to the number of other Lunalight cards you control and return them to hand. So she's Trunade. Triple Tiger. In the scale, she's Monster Reborn for them, but they can't attack or use effects. And if this card on the field is destroyed, special one from the graveyard. It's a hard once per turn though. That's the only difference between her and Cat. Wolf. In scale, she's Miracle Fusion. And in the monster zone, she gives all Lunalights piercing. She's also the only one that you cannot search with Tanky, which is fine. And 2 Kaleido Chicks. 3 can be really annoying if you draw only her and nothing to fuse her with, so I just play 2. She can send one from the deck or extra deck to the grave to become it. If she's sent to the grave for fusion, add the Poly back to your hand. And if she's banished from the graveyard, you can activate this effect. During the battle phase, your opponent can't activate anything when a Lunalight attacks. Three Perfume. It's Monster Reborn for Lunalights, and while it's in grave, you can banish it to send a card in your hand to the grave to add any Lunalight monster from your deck to your hand. Triple Tanky, pretty explanatory, or self-explanatory. Add anything except Wolf to your hand. Triple Allure, pretty self-explanatory. 2 Poly. Since you can search it and recycle it with Cryochick, you have Wolf for fusions as well, so it doesn't really matter as much. 1 infusion recovery, just in case. Wild Nature's Release. This one's very interesting. This is 1 games, and no matter what anyone says, this is good. If they tell you it's not, they're an idiot and they're lying, because they don't want you to use it against them. It states, target a beast or beast warrior monster, and it gains attack equal to its current defense until the end phase. During the end phase, destroy it. Put it on Leo Dancer. She can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects that your opponent would use. Say you doubled her with Cat and make her 7,000. She has 3,000 defense. That's 10k. Can attack twice. Ryeki, Dark Hole. And for traps, Compulse, Warning, and Decree. Because you don't play a lot of traps, because you don't need them. As for the extra deck, I'm missing 1 card, but it's not a big deal. 3 Cat Dancer. Can't be destroyed by battle, summon requirements, or 2 Lunalights. Once per turn during your main phase 1, you contribute another Lunalight you control for the rest of the turn. Your opponent's monsters can't be destroyed by battle once each, and she can attack everything twice. And whenever she declares an attack, she deals 100 damage to your opponent. Panther Dancer. Summon requirements are Cat Dancer and 1 Lunalight. Must first be fusion summoned. Cannot be destroyed by card effects that your opponent would control. Once per turn during your main phase 1, you can activate its effect for the rest of the turn. The first time each of your opponent's monsters will be destroyed by battle, they are not. She can attack everything twice. If she destroys a monster by battle, she gains 200 attack for the rest of the battle phase. And 2 Leo. Leo takes 1 Panther and 2 other Lunalights. Must be fusion summoned. Cannot be summoned by other ways. Cannot be targeted or destroyed by your opponent. Or opponent's card effects. Because someone thought that not being able to be targeted implied attacks as well, and that's not the case ever. Can attack twice each turn during each battle phase, and once per turn at the end of the damage step. If she attacked a monster, you can destroy all special monsters your opponent controls. Pretty self-explanatory, if you ask me. All you people out there with your Dark Lair or whatever it's called, Diablos, your Dark Lords, your Dark Worlds, your Dark Synchro. Yeah, none of that really matters. Could be better, in all fairness. What happens if you lure first? What? But like in all honesty, this deck, aside from that one really bad hand, but I would have tanked it first anyway. This deck is absolutely fucking phenomenal. Straight up. The first time I made it was for a friend, and she loved the look of them. And then I showed her how to actually use it. And when she realized that you could open up a first turn OTK almost every time, she kind of flipped. And the thing is, most players nowadays don't play any real trap cards. And if you do, you've got Royal Decree. So like straight up, you can fucking destroy an opponent plus you have a compulse for back row in White Rabbit. That's not a hard once per turn. The deck has outs to almost everything in the game. I'd say the only one that it doesn't is like maybe Beals. Maybe Beals. I've gotten over Crystalline before, so like that's not one. I've gotten over Crystalline. Like it can literally just get over everything in the game. I've beaten the Extra Link. I've beaten literally everything. It's just like Dynamists all over again. They can curb stomp any deck in the game. It doesn't matter. If you liked it, I implore you to try this. The deck is absolutely amazing. It can stomp most of the new archetypes that have come out, and it's really fun. The artwork is adorable. Let's see. Like, this looks nice. This looks nice. That looks weird. She looks kind of weird. That looks fantastic. But yeah, give it a shot. By all means. Fuck those two. What's this? Okay. And if you enjoy it, let me know. I'd love to hear how it goes for you. If it doesn't go so well, then you're doing something wrong. Honest to God, like if you don't enjoy it, you're doing something wrong, because this deck is absolutely ridiculous. That's it. Goodbye. Next time, take a guess.